Oh. Hi there, it's Michelle here. I hope you're doing really well today. Hopefully you're seeing me. I'm not on the side, but I'm not sure. I wanted to hop on very quickly and just talk about empaths and sensitives. And I got this today inside of our Empaths and Sensitives Facebook group, one of the questions that one of our members brought up, and here's what she asked. Does anybody ever feel vibes from others reaching out for help, like from far away places? Almost like a strong spiritual cry for help. So has this ever happened to you? I bet it has. Like, you know how there's mothers, right? Like, it happened to me this morning. I woke up at 5 a.m., just like bright, and I didn't know exactly what was wrong, but something was wrong. And by 6 o'clock, my daughter had texted me that she was sick, and she's away at college. So that is very obvious, right? Like a mother and a child. But this person's probably asking for more. And it's so interesting that this was brought up today, because I had a call yesterday with another person from Intuition Circle, and she recognizes the same thing. It's like she feels this pull to go help people, but in the moment, maybe she doesn't know what it is. And then she also feels like she's open in a way that others are drawn to her, because on some level, they recognize her as someone who can help. Does that make sense? Yes or no? So, if you have that, or if you recognize that within yourself, that people are drawn to telling you things, to sharing their things that they wouldn't share with others, that you have this, that you just seem to meet up with people who need help, or you're the person that seems to help people, this is a sign of being an empath, right? This is a sign of, some people are very aware and conscious of this, and some empaths, they're unconscious to this fact. So if you're new to this idea of being an empath, you might say, that's weird. That actually does happen to me. I didn't know I thought that maybe it happened to everybody. So I just want to share with you that it's really normal for people to seek you out for help, and for you to actually be drawn to people that you're going to help. It's really normal. Now, that is all well and good if you're aware, and if you know how to control it. So like, for example, when I was not aware of my empathic abilities, I was struggling, honestly. Like, my health wasn't great, but I was using my energy to help others, even though my energy wasn't great. And then I got sicker and sicker and sicker. Does that make sense? So we want to be healthy empaths first, and then we can go help others. Does that make sense? If you're already a relatively healthy empath, then I think the next step to learn is how to turn it on and off. Like, if you're aware that you're an empath and people who need healing are drawn to you, and you're probably drawn to helping them, it's a magnet, right? It's an attraction. Then you really have to learn to turn it on and off. I have been doing this for a long time now, and I can tell you, I help more people with my ability to turn my gifts on and off than I ever did when they were on all the time. Does that make sense? So if that helps you, if you learn how to turn your gifts on and off, that you're in control of your gifts, you will actually become more self-aware, and you'll be able to help more and more people. Does that make sense? A few people are on. Sheila, hi. Jessica, Missy, Yvonne, welcome. So I think maybe another video I could do, or some kind of PDF, is like, how do you really turn your abilities on and off? How do you consciously turn them on and off? Because many empaths don't want to do that, because they feel like they're not going to then help whoever needs help. But I'm telling you, It's the best thing for you and others, and you'll be able to help more people, and you'll feel more fulfilled in your own life if you get some control over your abilities. Mary Ann says, I believe I'm an empath. Well, Mary Ann, awesome. Welcome. And here's what I say. If you believe you're an empath, I suggest you try it on for size and like listen to these videos, talk to people in the group, and just start to feel into if that makes sense for you. Because I've noticed when people are questioning if they're an empath, when they kind of plug themselves into being an empath and the signs and symptoms of that, I can maybe put the link to, I have a thing that's called the signs and symptoms of being an empath. If you plug yourself into that, people usually go like this, oh my God, this makes so much more sense. This makes so much more sense. My life makes so much more sense. So, and Christina says that makes sense. And Robin's here. I hope that helped you. I feel like I rambled a little bit. I'll make sure I put the link to the signs of being an empath sensitive. Maybe that'll help you. And then start to plug yourself into that and maybe that'll make sense. And then the last piece is like turning your abilities on and off. Get really good at that. If you need more help or if you want me to talk about that more, let me know in the comments and I'll figure something out on how to share more of that. But the more control we have over our abilities, the more awareness and understanding we have about our empathic abilities, the healthier we get, the more people we can help. I hope that makes sense. Okay, have a great day. Bye.